Let's jump into it. Let's go. Let's go. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? All right, let's go. We live on TikTok. Yeah, we live everywhere else. Bada boom, bada bing. IG, YouTube, Facebook. We live everywhere. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. Mic's on. Mic's on. Let's go, man. All right, y'all. You know how we get down, man. As people get in here, you guys can ask your credit questions, personal credit, business credit. It's all good. We are live everywhere. So if you see me looking at multiple places, it's because I'm answering questions at everywhere else. So yeah, we got IG in a bit. We got IG in here, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. Hey, let's get it. All right, man. I'm Lewis. I'm the owner of King Credit Services, top-rated credit management company in San Diego. Top rated in California. We are also nationwide. So if you need a free consultation now and time in the future, y'all know what to do, man. Y'all can always shoot me a DM wherever you're at. All right. If you're on TikTok right here, you just click this. Click right there. Shoot me a DM. Everywhere else, y'all can hit me on there. All right. And people have been hitting us up on IG. IG is cool too. Yeah, IG is cool too. But just my biggest platform is TikTok. So yeah. But I go live twice a day, man, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific time. We come on here, answer people's credit questions, personal credit, business credit. It's all good. There's no such thing as a dumb or stupid credit question, y'all. We all started from somewhere, even me. All right. Even the so-called gurus that y'all see every day. Everybody started from somewhere. All right. But everybody not made the same. All right, we'll say that. Everybody's not made the same. All right. If you still doing credit sweeps in 2026, you are not built like us. All right, you are not like us. Okay? If you still scamming in 2026, you are not like us. All right, so if you still claiming identity theft, if you still claiming identity theft and using CPNs, you are not like us. All right, let's jump into it, man. This morning live was really, really good. I go live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific time. This morning live was really, really good. We got some good information. It's Business Wednesday, so we talk about a whole bunch of business stuff usually, but it's open Q&A, you guys. Personal credit, business credit, it's all good. Y'all can drop y'all questions in the chat. All right. But I did just make a video talking about people stressing me out today, man. Y'all stressing me out already. Y'all stressing your boy out. I'm very transparent when it comes to the requirements and qualifications to get approved for business credit cards. Your personal credit has to be pretty good. All right, has to be pretty good for you to get approved for business credit. I'm tired of this nonsense. All right, yes, you can do it. When they say no docs and all that stuff, all that means is you don't have to do no statements, no tax returns, none of that stuff. But your business still has to be structured correctly. You still have to have, your entity. You can have your LLC, your C corp, your partnership, whatever you got, right? You still got to have your EIN. You still got to have your access code. You still got to have all your ducks in a row, right? But they're basing everything off of your personal credit. 95% off your personal credit. All right, so that should not be a surprise to you. All right, that should be not a surprise to you. Silver bullet on TikTok. Is credit age important? Very. Credit age is important. Very, 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 bro. Jay, by the way, on TikTok, what's up, man? Does asking for a credit card, a line increase, use a soft or a hard pull? So usually it's a soft pull. If you do it on the app, you just log in, do it on the app. Now, if you know an underwriter or something like that, or if you know somebody at the bank, got an account manager or somebody like that, you can call in and they can do that stuff manually for you. But yeah, usually it's not a hard pull. Usually it's a soft pull. 754 at 22 years old. That's solid. Juan, that's solid, bro. That score is good, but remember, right? You're gonna hear this a lot during this live, man. You're not approved or denied based off of your score. You're approved or denied based off your profile. So that profile right there, that score right there is really good, but the profile is even better. All right, I got about 30 plus 30 accounts. I don't know how many damn accounts we got open now. And that's just personal side. It has nothing to do with the business side. All right. Jay, by the way, let's get it. Thanks, brother, for the quick answer. I got you. Wherever y'all watching at, you just joining in right now, man. This live Q&A, personal credit, business credit. You guys can drop your questions in the chat. Let's get it. If you need a consultation, just DM me the word king. All right, just DM me the word king. All right. Yeah, this one's actually mine. Yeah, this one's actually me. Usually I just put client results and stuff on here, but people be wilding. Like I don't really understand. I don't really understand it. You put client results on here, they complain. You put your own stuff on here, they complain. You show somebody going from a 400 to a 700, buying a new car, they complain. So yeah, people gonna say whatever they're gonna say, man. So all we can do is put proof, social proof, client results, that type of stuff. All right. History is the most important, right? It's up there. It's up there. Utilization in history. All right. Utilization in history. So yeah. Yeah, that's up there. It's up there, bro. You need it all, man. Right? Category wise, there's 5 categories. It's a little bit different, but I don't even like pointing that out, man, because somebody gonna take it and try to use it the wrong way. They all important, bro. All your categories are important, right? Utilization, okay? Your age, all right? Your payment history, all that stuff is important, bro. Right? We need it all. By the way, I watch your live TikToks down here in Louisiana. Hey, let's go. Appreciate the love. Let's go. Let's get it. She said card what? Cat mom, I'm at 697. I don't know why it's not moving for a while. Let me pin this comment. So this is very common. Let me pin this. This is very common. So if your score is stagnant, we have to do something to your profile, right? For some reason, we've been brainwashed this way. We look at the score first, right? We look at the score first and then the profile, when it should be the other way around. Your profile generates your score. So we have to do something to the profile, AKA, we have to pay some balances down. If we don't have that many open accounts, we might have to add a couple. We might have to add a rent reporters or a rental karma, maybe an authorized user or something, right? We got to do something to your profile to change it up. But your score is not bad. 697, that's pretty much a 700. Yeah. I'm assuming you don't have any negatives with a 700. So yeah, your profile, your credit profile is probably just thin, meaning you don't have enough open accounts. Like you don't have enough experience with credit yet. You know what I mean? But we do free consults. Just shoot me a DM. You can click the little arrow right there. You guys, anytime during the live, click the little arrow, shoot me a DM, schedule that call, and we go over your report. All right, let's go. If I pay, hold on, Tia Balford. I be butchering names, man. Y'all gotta get used to that. I be butchering names, y'all. That's my fault. If I pay all of my collections on my report, will that boost my credit score? No, unless you're doing pay for deletes. I'm an advocate for pay for deletes. It depends on how much that collection is, because sometimes if you got a little money in your pocket and you don't feel like disputing and doing all the extra stuff, suing and doing all that. Sometimes you can just do a pay for delete. A couple hundred, get it out the way. But if you just pay a collection, right, with no documentation, no agreement, nothing in writing, nothing on the phone, nothing on email, that they're going to remove that account once you pay. Yeah, it's going to be on your, it's just still going to be on your report. So I'll be careful with that. All right, I'll be careful with that. My mom, them had got thing in my name. That's why, what? My mom, them had got thing in my name. That's why I asked. So your mom got some cards in your name? Is that what you're saying? 743 at 18. That's solid. Andrew, appreciate the follow, man. FaZe, what's up, man? I'm at 648 and I own a business. I'm at 848. Oh. And I own a business and a marketing firm at 18. Is that good? That's great, bro. What do you mean? You killing it. FaZe_KR, you killing it, man. If you want to expand your business, you need some more, some more funding or, business credit and all that stuff. That's what we do. We help you do that too. You got the score for it. We have to check your profile to make sure you're good to go. But yeah, man, if you're interested, just shoot me a DM. You know, we get on the call and see what we can do for you. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Where we at, man? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Let's go. Let's go. Let me change this background up. There we go. Yes, sir. Timo on TikTok. What's up, man? If my fifth credit card is a Chase card, would I still be denied for another because of 5? Yeah, you would be. Because that 524 rule. Yeah, Chases, I don't like that, man. 5 credit cards within a 24-month span or a 2-year span, you know, yeah, you'll probably be denied, bro. Now there's I'm not gonna say there's special cases. You just gotta kind of get lucky, man, or know an underwriter or know an account manager or something that's at Chase. But usually you'll get denied for that fifth card, bro. After that fifth card. Yeah, yeah, you'll be denied for that sixth one with Chase. But other companies, you're good to go. Let's go. Let's go. I'll let you know. And I promote my businesses on radio stations. Good shit. Radio stations are cool, but ads are better, right? Ads are better. I was actually on a radio station for from like January 2025 all the way to like August 2025. I was out here. It's called The Answer out here in San Diego. It was on Saturdays, Financial Freedom Hour. Yeah, so I've been on the radio a couple times too, so it's pretty nice. So let's go, man. Shalon, what's up? How many cards can you get approved for in a 6-month time if done semi-correctly? Shalon over here on YouTube. What's up, man? So in a 6-month time, okay, so here's the thing. If you time it up right, you can get a bunch of cards in 6 months, bro. If your profile is good, your score is good, because this is what you're gonna do. You're not getting, 5 cards with Experian, right? You're getting 2 with Experian, 2 Equifax, 1 with TransUnion, right? So you can time it up, right? You can go, like I said, we did it today, right? We get 2 cards with that pull from Experian, 2 cards that pull from TransUnion, two cards that pull from Equifax, right? We can wait 4 months, 5 months, and then run it back again. So you can definitely run it up if you do it correctly. You just got to know which cards, which companies pull from what. All right. Which companies pull from what? Hell yeah. My YouTube dog. Let's go. All right. Right here. What we talking about? Donnie D33. How much you need to fix my credit? We got 2 plans available right now. We kind of scrapped the other ones for now. Watch that first pin video on my TikTok page, or you can just shoot me a DM and I'll send you the stuff. JoinKingCredit.com. You can check everything else that right there too. But we're doing a special right now. $200 off if you do a one-time payment on the platinum or the gold. So check all that stuff out, man. I like for people to know exactly what they're getting into. I'm super transparent, but the consultations are free, right? We go over your report, let you know how we can help, break down everything for you, answer all your questions, make you feel good, make you feel comfortable, because we're trying to help you make the best decision for you. The last thing I want is for you to sign up and be like, damn, I feel like I got scammed, right? I hate feeling like that. I know a lot of credit repair companies make people feel like that. So, when we kind of flip that whole thing on its head, when people are done with our consultations, they're like, damn, I feel like I should pay more. You want some more money? Shit. Let's go. Langston, what's up, man? Langston, what's up? What's up? Langston on TikTok. That's right. Mine's at 684. I have 2 more car loans in my name. How do I get my credit to keep rising? So cars, auto loans, mortgage loans, personal loans, whatever it is, those are all installment accounts. So if you don't have any credit cards, you know what I'm saying? You're not producing really no utilization. So we gotta fix that. You got any credit cards, Langston? Or like revolving accounts? How do you sign up? Shoot me a DM right here, you guys. For the people that's just joining, welcome. You guys can ask your credit questions, personal credit, business credit. It is Business Wednesday, but we went over business stuff in the morning live. So we can do it again, but yeah, just drop those questions in the chat. You can click right there, right here on TikTok. You can click right there if you want to schedule a free call. Everywhere else, if you're on IG, just shoot me a DM. LinkedIn, shoot me a DM. YouTube, drop a comment or shoot me a DM over there. All right. Yeah, bro. We need some revolving credit on your report, bro. That's what we need. 18,674. Is that good? That's solid. But look, it's telling me your age and your score. I don't know what score that is, right? I don't know what's on your profile. I don't know what's making up that score. Like, it's not enough information. But yeah, being 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, thinking about credit, building your credit up, you're already winning, right? You're already winning. Okay. So I can tell you right now, generation above me, right? They weren't thinking about credit at no 18, 19, 20. They weren't thinking about that, right? Millennials, we started thinking about that because we had to. Okay. Economy crumbling, 9/11, all kind of shit happening. So we was like, damn, we gotta start thinking about this credit shit ASAP, right? So now the ones, what is it, Gen Z? Yeah, Gen Z. Y'all really been on it, man. Y'all actually really been on it. Most of my viewers are Gen Z and millennials, but yeah, my Gen Zers, man. And what's the one under that? Gen X? Yeah, y'all been on it. Good shit. Good shit. Because it's just a bunch of it's a massive amount of information out here that you guys have access to. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, keep it up, bro. Keep it up. Let's go. How do you know which institution the cards pull from? Call. Right? At first, we just called. Right? Call Chase. Hey, who y'all pull from? What's this? What's that? Boom, boom, boom. Like, it's over the years. We just call and yeah. And you can do this stuff yourself too. You can call and say, hey, I'm thinking about coming in there. I want to get a personal car. I want to get that Chase Sapphire and I want to get, a business credit card. Right? Who y'all pull from here? Who y'all pull from there? Right? All you do is it's just asking. Closed mouths don't get fed. Let's go. How do you sign up? Shoot me a DM, man. Consultations are free. Let's go. How long will it take for the length of credit history to not hurt your score? Mine's only 6 months. So your history is always affecting your score, Timo. Yeah. Timo, yeah, your scores, your history, your age, all that stuff is always affecting your score, bro. So just the more on time payments you have, as your accounts grow, as you grow, your average credit age grows too. So yeah, but you can accelerate that process. You can get an authorized user too. You can get rent reporters, rental karma. If you're trying to gain some age, just let me know. Shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM wherever you're watching at, or right here on TikTok. Shoot me a DM. All right, you can click right here, you guys, a little orange arrow, and shoot me a DM right there. Do you add trade lines? Yeah. Yeah. So when you say trade line, I'm guessing you mean authorized users. We can help with authorized users too. Let's go. For the people that's just joining, man, we live everywhere, y'all. That's why I'm looking at multiple cameras. Come in, ask those credit questions. Let's get right. King Just, what's up, man? On TikTok, what's up, bro? Got a 685 with a 75% utilization. I'm gonna pay it all away. Will my score jump up to? Shit, 75%? Shit, bro. You'll get a lot of points, bro. You'll probably be around that 750 range. Low key, you'll be around that 750. You know what I'm saying? Your shit gonna jump through the roof. Good shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How do you sign up? Where are you at? Facebook? You know Facebook? Shoot me a DM on Facebook. Yeah, shoot me a DM on Facebook. I gotta start answering my Facebook stuff, man. You guys, look at. So I went through a whole not even a legal battle. I went through a whole username battle with another company called King's Credit Services. They're older than us. They're a collection agency though. So yeah, man, my stuff's all been messed up. My ad accounts were messed up. My LinkedIn was messed up. Yeah, it was all bad, but we're back now. So yeah, if you send us a message on Facebook and we didn't answer in the last year, that's the reason. All right, that's the reason, man. Trump owes me 2K. Why? What happened? Why Trump owe you some money on? What happened? 672 Equifax, 690 TransUnion. That's solid. That's solid. But make sure you're looking at your FICO scores. make sure you're looking at your FICO scores. If you need your FICO scores, just DM me the word FICO wherever you're at. Here, I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat over here. Hold on, where's my links? Where's my links? Oh, there we go. There's my links right there. Yes, sir. There's my links right there. That's my link tree. But if you're wherever you're watching, I just go to my page and click my link tree. I don't know why I put the whole link tree link in there. That was weird. All right, let's go. 738 got rejected for the Chase Sapphire Preferred. You're 19. Yeah, because your score, what score are you looking at, bro? What score are you looking at? All right, but you got denied because of your profile, man. You get approved or denied based on your profile. So we just got to add a couple accounts on there. Double back. We'll be back in 60 days. We can come back. So DM me the word starter. Right? DM me the word starter. Then click right there, shoot me a DM, and let's get it. It's easy. Building your profile is really, really easy, you guys. Building your profile is fun and easy. All right. And you can also shoot me a DM if you guys want to schedule a free call with me and the team. We go over your report, let you know how we can help, collections, charge-offs, lates, bankruptcies, repos, child support, evictions, increase on attached open accounts, all that good stuff. So that's what we help you guys out with. We dispute and we actually sue. All right. Suing is part of our dispute process because you can be disputing for months and months and months and months, and the credit reporting agencies are not doing what you're asking them to do. If you don't know how to hold them accountable, you're wasting time. All right. If you don't know how to hold them accountable, you are wasting time. Okay. That's for any company. All right. That's for any company. And if y'all want to learn how to sue as a consumer or a business, right? You want to learn how to sue? DM me the word group or go to MoneyMoves.group. All right. DM me the word group or go to MoneyMoves.group. We're actually doing another Zoom on Friday, another live training in the group on Friday. All right. I'm at 768, 4% utilization. Hey, there we go. What's the lowest I've seen? Shit. Okay. So I've seen some in the threes, right? But they weren't signing up with us. Those are like family members and shit. So I've seen some like homies and family. I've seen some low things. But when clients sign up with us, they're usually around a 500 and a 580. But we have a lot of people that sign up with us in the 400s though. Yep. How's your credit so high? Doing a lot of stuff the right way for a long time, bro. That's why. It's good to see the Black community is back on track. Let's go. Let's get it. I see you, Mikey. Let's go. If you guys are just joining, man, you guys can drop your questions in the chat. It's open Q&A, personal credit, business credit. We talk about a whole bunch of different stuff on here. I try to make it fun, try to make it, enjoyable, right? Try to break this stuff down into digestible steps. Mikey, 796 with one credit card. How should I bring it up? So you need some more open accounts, bro. Like 796 is good. One card is okay, but we have to add more accounts to that profile. Meaning when a lender pulls your report, right? You're not going to get if you get approved, they're going to be like, damn, right? Because you don't have enough experience with credit. Okay, you have enough experience with credit. So for you, I would pay that balance down on that one credit card, request a credit limit increase. Then I would add like a Covo, just another installment account just to get on the board with no hard inquiries. Then maybe like a rent reporter, something that's going to backdate, give me some age, and then apply for your next card. All right. Then apply for that next card. We want to add add some more accounts to that profile. Okay. DM starter. Yeah. Shoot me a DM. DM me the word starter. What is credit? I'm gonna give you an answer that nobody's ever given you before, bro. It's leverage. It's leverage. You use that credit, you leverage that credit to freedom. All right. Credit is leverage, bro. That's what it is. When it's used correctly, that's what it is. It's leverage. All right. I bet you ain't never heard nobody break it down like that or think about it in that way. Credit is leverage, bro. Credit is leverage. I'm so tired of living the cycle paycheck to paycheck. Any suggestions? Shit, man. I mean, Dad, we're gonna have to do a one-on-one for all that, bro. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to look at your, your past 3 months spending habits. That takes a lot of work. That's gonna take a lot of work. But you can start it off though with here. I had like a budgeting. We did like a budgeting. We did what was it like we did a 30-day budgeting thing live a couple months ago. So here. I don't know if it's on my link tree. Let me see. Hold on. Let me activate this link for him real quick, y'all. Hold on. Neil. $30-day budget plan. $30-day budgeting plan. There we go. All right, it's active in my link tree. All right, 30-day budgeting plan. Check that out. Let's lock in the next 30 days. Let's see what we can do. All right, I just put that in my link tree. Y'all, anybody, you guys can all download that. It's free. How do you sign up? Shoot me a DM, man. DM me the word king. All right, let's go. Let's get that credit right, man. You guys, it's live Q&A. You guys can drop your questions in the chat. Let's get it. What card do you recommend? What card do you have right now, Mikey? You said you got one credit card, right? What card do you have right now? Equity. Equity. I like that. Tara J, what's up? Can late be removed from open accounts, mortgage, student loans? Yes, they can. They just take a little bit of work. I'll break down late payments for you. So late on open accounts, we're looking for something wrong with those accounts, right? So let's say you were late 3 times in a row and it says 30, 30, 30. It should say 30, 60, 90. That's something we can work with. Let's say you were late, but you were like 28 days late, not 30 days late. That's something we can work with. So that's what we're looking for, right? And then you have to have the account current. You guys stop trying to get late payments updated or removed when your account is currently past due. The fuck sense does that make? Hey, bro, can y'all help me out? Your shit is 8 months past due. The fuck? Well, no, they ain't gonna help you. All right. But yeah. But if there's nothing wrong with the account, if you can't find inaccuracy, nothing wrong with the payment history, nothing wrong with the account or nothing, we have to goodwill them to death. Goodwill letters still do work. All right. And there is some more sauce. There is some more sauce too. I gotta put that in the group first before I let the whole public get it. But yeah, we got some more sauce for the late payments too. Let's go. Shalom over here on YouTube. What's up, man? Do you offer funding assistance once credit is cleaned up? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. That's why we focus on personal credit, so much. People try to, I'm not sure what. People try to add net 30s and all that stuff. They try to run away from their bad credit. Think they're going to be able to run away from it. You can't run away from your bad personal credit. You're not getting business credit cards if your personal credit is trash. It's not going to work. Stop wasting your time. Okay, stop wasting your time. But yeah, we got you. Let's get it. And honestly, that's not even really an extra charge, honestly, because once your personal credit is right, look, here's the only difference. All right, I'm gonna leave that up for you, my man on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that up. This is the only difference, right? People be trying to make it seem like it's some crazy ass, magical thing if you work with them or if you just apply online. Look, this is the main difference. Let's say you apply, let's say you good to go, got a 720, you got 10 open accounts, no negatives, like your profile is good and your score is right there. When you apply online, you go to Amex, you go to Chase, whatever it is. When you apply, let's say you might get 10K from Chase, 20 from Amex. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. So 30K total, right? The difference is working with somebody like us, right? Somebody like my company is when your personal credit is lit, when your personal credit is ready to go, we get on a Zoom. Me, you, Xavier, that's my funding partner, and then the underwriter to whichever bank we're applying to, pretty much, right? We'll help you apply, we'll help you fill out everything, and we manually submit it to him, and then they manually submit it. You know what I'm saying? So the underwriter or account manager or junior underwriter, they manually submit it. So instead of 10K from Chase, you might get 50 piece. You know what I'm saying? Truist, you know what I'm saying? So the limits are just way, way, way higher. That's really the only difference. All right. And we do charge 10% on the back end. So, we're very, very, very transparent about that. All right. So you can go on your own and get you a 50 piece, or you can come with us and get 200. That's the difference. All right. Nothing special. Nothing special. It is that saying. You know how they say it's who you know? It's who you know. Shit. It really is who you know. All right, let's go. Let me take that comment off. All right, let's go. We back over here on TikTok. We back over. Yeah, but we can help with lates and stuff too. We can help with lates. Let's go. 762 with 4 accounts, just playing the waiting game now for some age. Yeah, Tyler, you right there, bro. You can add like a rent reporters and rental karma, something that's going to backdate, give you some instant age. Even if you're not on the lease, you guys, you can still get your rent reported. Maybe you might need to, get an AU, right? Get an authorized user or two. We got a couple available. If you're interested in those, just DM me the letters AU. All right, here. Let me pin it. Let me change it up. Click right there. I can only put this little box up once every 3 minutes. So. All right, let's go. Got my first credit card 6 months ago. Hey. All right. So Falamutal Conde. Falamutal. Let's go. I'm saying that right. I know I am. Let's go. On TikTok. 6 months. Now it's time to get a credit limit increase. All right. Credit limit increase that thing. You always want to get a credit limit increase because they go by comparable credit. You ever wonder why you apply for a card, then you get 500. Then the next one you get 1,000. Then the next one you only get 1,200. It's because they're going by comparable credit. Why would I give you 20K when your card is 500? The only card you got is 500. You ain't ready for that 20 piece. You're gonna default. you going straight to the club. Hey, don't do me like that. Hey, I'm weak. You going straight to the club. Straight to brunch, hookah and shit. You gonna fuck that card off. You know what I'm saying? So it's all risk though. That's all it is, y'all. But yeah, that's why we want to get credit limit increases. So now lenders like, oh damn, you got a 10K, a 15K, a 18K, a 20K over here, 25 over here. Now we can give them the max. Okay. Let's go. I'm so glad I signed up. Thank you. Freeman, let's go. Let's get it. Hell yeah. Hey, how was your, how was the consultation, the communication and everything so far, bro? Let the people know, man. American Express is one of the best ways to build credit, huh? I mean, not just to build credit. You can build credit 1,000 different ways, but American Express is just like the kind of like the pinnacle of like where you always wanted to go. Like, especially for me, When my credit was in the 400s, I was like, damn, I can't wait to get me an Amex. You know what I'm saying? Now we got a whole bunch of them things. This is just two, right? But we got a whole bunch of these things now, right? It feel good when it hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? You hit that. When that metal hit the ground, clink, clink, whoo, it's lit. So how can we remove late payments? I already explained it, Susie. I explained it. Yeah, you have to find it. Yeah, I already explained it. I can explain it again after I get down to the rest of these questions. But here's the thing too. I can tell y'all how to get every single account off, right? Thoroughly. But here's the thing. If there's no reinforcement, right? If there's no real visual, you know what I'm saying? Most people don't really learn from from audio. You know what I'm saying? They gotta learn, they gotta listen to it, and then they gotta see it and then do it, right? That's how you do it. So I can break this shit down to the decimals, right? But it's not, if you're not actually going through it and learning it and stuff like that, like actually going through the process, it's just you're probably going to forget everything. So if y'all want to learn how to do this stuff yourself, you can join the group, MoneyMoves.group, $17 a month. This is a school community. That's where we go over everything. We're actually doing a Zoom on Friday. All right, actually doing a Zoom on Friday. You got 1 point higher than me. Let's go. What about a late payment from 5 years ago that is not a closed account? Yeah. So all right. So yeah, late payments on open accounts. Late payments on open accounts. Yeah, you can do that. But 5 years ago, it's still affecting you, bro. But it's not affecting you like that no more, right? It's not affecting you like that anymore. But yeah, we can still help you. If you want to get it off yourself, DM me the word group. If you want us to do it, DM me the word king. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Inquiries easy, man. Inquiries are easy. We only dispute inquiries not attached to open accounts, of course. If you want to dispute all your inquiries, that's on you. All right. But for us, we only dispute inquiries not attached to open accounts. Because we don't want to run the risk of them closing that account. Yes, they do that from time to time, and it has happened to us. Well, it happened to me in the past. All right. When I was first getting started out. All right. But yeah, inquiries you're calling, right? Get your credit report. You highlight those inquiries not attached to open accounts. So the inquiries are usually at the bottom of the report. You can do it on a computer or print it out, however you want to do it. Get your report. You're sliding down to the bottom. Okay. Let's say Capital One Auto Finance. Okay, you go right here. You look at the inquiry. You scroll back on your report. Did you get approved for that? For that auto loan from Capital One? No. Highlight that inquiry. You're going down the list, just doing it like that, right? You're only highlighting inquiries not attached to open accounts, and we're calling. Okay, we're calling. Actually, let's do it like this. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna do it like this. Hold on. Let me get right. Let me get right. I'll just show you here. All right, let's go. Let me share my screen. All right. All right. So let me share my screen. All right, there we go. So how are you doing this? Linktree. All right, share this tab instead. It's the first link, private group. Boom. It's only $17 to get up in here. I'm gonna start promoting this a lot more. That's kind of what it looks like right here. But we'll go to guides. All right. Inquiries. And yes, what I'm about to show you, yes, it works. People actually use what I teach them in the group. All right, same day. Okay, same day. All right. Calling is the quickest way to get inquiries removed. All right, so I'll show y'all real quick. Let's go. Share this. Oh, there we go. All right. My guides are really easy to understand, step by step. Some of them are color coordinated because I know some people got a little trouble reading. Some of y'all ain't read since the 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make this shit real easy to understand. All right. But first, you always getting your report. All right, wherever you're getting it from, you can use that. If you're in a group, you just click that link, right? You get your credit report for $1 right here. So all your FICO scores and everything too. Right. Next, you can opt out of these. Okay. Is it mandatory? No, but I think it does help, especially for personal info and inquiries. All right. Next, we're calling. You see it says call all 3 bureaus first. You may have to call multiple times. All right. This is just a short script. All right. Real quick. I know it's inquiries on my report that I don't believe I authorize. These inquiries are not attached to any open accounts under the FCRA 611. A1A, I'm requesting an investigation. If they say you need an FTC report, you say this. Right? If they say it can't be removed, you say this. If they say you must contact the creditor, you say this. But you can also dispute it with the creditor too. But yeah, if they say it's already verified, you say this. Right? I got a reason for every rebuttal. All right. After you call a couple times, if there's any left over, right, you can use that right there. Okay. I give you all the numbers to call. Okay. I put the business number in there too, because if you call a couple times, you can't get nobody on the phone. You call the business number and have them transfer you over. All right. I've been saying that for years. So if you hear somebody say that trick, they got it from me. Motherfuckers be stealing. Okay. And it's another pro tip right here. It's some good shit right here. All right. So when they say you have to know if you're in a one-party consent state or two-party consent state, right? One party, if they say you're on a recorded line, you don't have to say you're recording them. You can just record them because they're recording you. But if you're in a two-party, you know what I'm saying, California, Florida, right? Everybody must consent. So if they say you're on a recording line and you want to record them, you have to tell them to. Just apply for the Discover It. Hey, you got approved? How much you get? Okay. And then I got the full scripts, you know, for each one right here too. All right. Equifax, TransUnion. Okay. So yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm gonna add this to the freebies. Okay. I'm gonna add this to the freebies. The freebies drop. The freebies drop on that's on my link tree. You can click that, put your stuff in. These drop on Friday. All right. These drop on Friday. So it'll pretty much be charge-offs, the charge-off guide. Right? How to remove charge-offs. It'll be closed accounts, paid collections, it'll be inquiries in there, the late payment sauce, the bankruptcy stuff, some more late payment sauce. I'll show you the late payment stuff right now too. All right. So step 1 is always getting your credit report. Share this instead. Right? But here's where it's a little different. Okay. We're looking for late date reporting, not actually 30 days late, inconsistency. So if you were late 3 times in a row and it says 30, 30, 30 instead of 30, 60, 90, that's something, you know what I'm saying? That's something that you can use. All right. You can opt out of these if you want to also. All right. Then you get 6 up in here. You get 6. So it depends on what you find. Right? So up here, if you find stuff actually wrong with the account, Right here. Let me see. Hold up. I want to show y'all an example. Hold on. Let me see. Example report. Oh shit, it's over here. All right. All right. So this is an open account. So like this right here, look. You see how this says 30, 30, 30, 30, right? It should say 30, 60, 90, 120. So that's what I mean. So you're coming down to payment history. We're trying to find something like this, right? We're trying to find something like that when we're dealing with late payments. Now, there's other ways to do it, of course, but that's the best way that I've seen because you're finding something actually inaccurate with the report. Okay. And then if they update, okay, if they verify it and then they up, like there's so many different ways you can do it, Joe. But yeah. And then you'll also get the how to fight a judgment, personal info stuff. So you'll get all this stuff in the freebies. All right, you get all this stuff in the freebies. So yes, sir. I'm telling you, what I just showed y'all right now, my first mentorship I did in 2020 or 2021. Was that 2020? 2020. Okay. The first mentorship I did in 2020, what I just showed y'all, my free shit is better than that. My free shit was better than the mentorship that I paid for in 2020. I swear, man. People be playing. Let's go. All right, let me get right. Let me get right. All right, let's go. Let me scroll back up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me get right over here too. All right, let's go. Do you recommend adding funds to Chime to boost available credit? I mean, yeah, but we want to get out of Chime though. I mean, I feel like it's gotten better for sure, but we kind of want to get out of Chime, man. Like we don't really want to be on Chime like that. Don't the request for increase add inquiries? No. When you do it online, do it on the app, you're not getting an inquiry for that. But let's just say, worst case scenario, you do get an inquiry. You get one inquiry in a $5,000 limit increase. Give me the inquiry. The fuck? I'll take that. Take that. Shit. Stop playing. I have 6 late payments. Can you do that? I tried with another company and didn't work. I mean, yeah, I know who you're working with. All companies are not made the same. So, yeah, schedule a free call, you guys. Consultations are free. Let's work. Right there. All right. Let's go. I have bad credit. If I pay all my bills, will it go up? Not if you got charge-offs, collections, late payments, and shit. We got to get that stuff removed from your credit report. Just paying your bills and that does nothing for you. Like if you got a charge-off, you just do a settlement or something. That does nothing for you, bro. You still have to get it removed from your credit report. So that's what we do. DM me the word king. Let's get it. When your team sues the debtor who collects? Us. Yeah. We collect. Bro, we're you're getting attorney assistance for free. Like if one of our clients, like, so we point all this stuff out in the contract and everything. So if someone says, hey, if someone says, hey, I got an issue with you guys getting the check, we got to pay the attorneys. You know how much a certified letter costs? We didn't sit 100 certified letters for your ass. $8 a letter, that's $800. You only paid $900 for the plan. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we get that check. We get that check. Now, anything 10K or over, we break our clients off too. So you'll get credit repair, deletions, debts waived, and get a little money on top. So yeah, it just depends on how much the settlements and stuff are. Secured line for 500. Okay, nice. So secured line, after about 6 months, you'll be able to upgrade that. All right. Do you recommend adding funds to Chime? I need the new pack. The new bundle, I got you. Yeah, for the people who bought the old bundle, right? I'm gonna send y'all an email when the new one is ready, and y'all get 50% off because y'all rock with me, you know what I'm saying, before with the first bundle. So I got y'all. Then if they update it, then what? So then you take the old report, right? Take the old report and then the new report, right? Take the old report and the new report. You didn't ask them to update those accounts. Yeah, you didn't ask them to update the account. But if they do update it and they still don't want to change it, we got more sauce for them, bro. We got sauce for everybody, right? We got sauce for everything. Let's say you call, right? You try to do a goodwill adjustment, but they don't. They say no. That's cool. But you say, hey, can you guys at least waive the late payment fees, right? Waive the late fees. Okay. We're going to document all that stuff. We're going to screenshot all that stuff, right? So then we're going to take that and then we're going to do a CFPB complaint, okay, with all the other letters and stuff that we use and those updates, because when we send that complaint in, right, they remove the late fee, so that looks like we were never late. Hey, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Because if we were actually late, what they waiving the late fees for? That's some sauce y'all ain't never heard before. That's some sauce y'all ain't never heard. And if you heard it, they stole it. They won't remove it? They don't remove late payments? You sure? Okay. Okay. Okay, we just used that. Hold on. Got a whole bunch of pictures in this bitch. We just used that. Oh shit, never mind. That's one of our my bad. That's one of our clients, you know what I'm saying, got that new whip. My fault. My fault. Hold on. I'm gonna find this motherfucker. Hold on. I need to get all my docs and shit back in order. And I'm gonna show you the Credit Karma one too. So you're not saying that it didn't work. Damn, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find this for this dude. You gotta prove the haters wrong, man, because the haters always hating until you prove them wrong. And he not gonna say sorry either. I need to save all this shit in the file. Huh? I need to save all this shit in the file. But here you go, hater. You does that prove you're wrong, hater? Does that you good now, hater? Ah, 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 hater. The sweep method, bro. Sweeps don't work on fucking late payments. Hey, bro, bruh. You think claiming identity theft on a late payment would work? Are you dumb, bro? You're okay. See, you gonna make me go off, man. You gonna make me go off. That doesn't make sense. You're not using your brain, bro. You're responding on emotion, bro. It's okay. You got proven wrong, bro. Let me see his profile. Bougie sportswear. Oh, he with a black dude too. I hope he ain't black. I hope he not black. That's real cool. That's real coonery. Hey, that's real coonerish. Oh Lord, let me stop. Most negative items don't come off after method of verification letter. Don't come off. You'll see more results with the method of verification letter than the first investigation letter. Yeah. Where can I see they remove the late fees? Shit, bro. I would have to fucking go into the file and find all that stuff, but yeah. Wait. Where will you see they remove the late fees? You'll see it on your statement. On your statement. It'll show you. It'll say $35 late fee removed, right? It'll say credited back to your account. Yeah. So what percentage works after the first letter, second letter? Probably like 30, then 60, probably like double. But yeah, there's multiple ways to do this stuff. Here you go, hater. They be hating, bro. They be hating. Probably 30, 60. And for us, man, all this shit is just a setup. We're literally setting them up to sue them. That's what we're doing, right? If they want to send stall tactics, they don't want to update accounts, they don't want to update credit reports, they don't want to tell us how they verified accounts, they don't want to tell us nothing, they don't want to do nothing, we suing them. That's how you really get shit done. You admitted to the file being yours. Bro, you're an idiot. Hey, bro. Let it go. Let it go, bro. Hey, you let it go, dog. Let it go, bro. You looking real coonerish right now. All right. Where can I show they remove the late fees? This was done for me. Yeah. So like in the statement, so it'll say negative 35 for late fee, but then it'll say it'll be green, right? Plus 35, credited back to your account. I mean, yeah, bro. Like you have to understand, and it depends. Sometimes it's fucking 80%, right? It's never all 100% though. If somebody's saying it's all 100%, they capping, right? So I'm just super realistic with the numbers. That first letter, it can be 60, 70. I'm just estimate off the top, right? So yeah, that's why they do that on purpose though. You have to realize this. They do that shit on purpose because 99% of people, especially just regular consumers disputing, they're going to quit after they don't get no results that first round. They're going to quit. So they're like, boom, they're done, right? And they know that. So that's why they make that first one, they make that first one, right? They want to see what you're made of, low key. You know what I mean? Or mail it to the creditor. So with that one, you're going to mail it to the, you don't want to mail it to the creditor. You don't want to do that. You want to mail it to the credit reporting agency. Then you can do a CFPB complaint on that too. On that one too. When we're dealing with the late payment specifically though. Where can I find my charge-offs? When you get your credit report, right? Get your credit report, you can look at the account. Just look at what it says on the account. It should say closed, charged off, right? Or when you go to the payment history, it's going to say you're going to be green, yellow, 30 days, 60 day, 90 day, 120, 150, 180, then all black, charge off, right? So you can tell that way too. So 90% after letter to cure, and you don't have to. What? So 90% after you don't have to sue. Yeah, so we're trying to, the goal is to get the shit off so we don't have to sue. That's the goal. We don't want to sue. We don't want to have to go. We don't want it to take that long. You know what I'm saying? We will, though, if we have to, if they're not doing what we're asking them to do. All right. Hey, let's go. I'm screenshotting that. I'm screenshotting that. He said, my boy, the credit goat. My boy, the GOAT credit god. Hey, let's go. Yeah, I honestly don't even know. Somewhere 30, 40% the first round, and it goes higher 60, 70, 60, 65% second round, right? And it's just weird though, because like that's what all the accounts. So like if we're just talking about if we're I'm adding all the accounts into that percentage. So like if we're just talking about inquiries, bro, that's a 95% success rate. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. So when you add everything in together, it's you know, it's not extra super high. Until you start getting to that round 2, round 3, and all that stuff, right? But I'm saying if they don't want to delete some stuff, if they're not following the law, you sue them. Sue them. Okay? And it's very, very easy to do. It's not difficult. You just got to make sure it's all set up correctly. Hey, CFPB don't help you. Okay? Hey, bro. Hey, Bougie Sportswear, bro. How many people have you helped? How many people have you helped in the last 30 days, bro? How many people have you helped the last 30 days? And not family members. How many people have you helped? Because you seem like a very, very negative person, bro. Your life must not be. You seem like a real negative person, bro. Like you need to change that mindset of yours, dog. That's not a good way to live through life. To go through life, bro. London King, what's good? Got you. Collections much easier than. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They're not even comparable. I'd rather you have 5 collections than over 1 late payment. I'd rather you have a repo over a late payment on an open account. I'd rather you have 5 hey, I'm going too far. I'm going too far. I'd rather you have 3 charge-offs, 2 collections, 18 inquiries, motherfucking 6 closed accounts, and 1 late. People don't understand. Late payments are very difficult because if there's nothing wrong with the account, you're goodwill and it's just like it's not much to do. Like people don't understand that, right? And I know it's a lot of people that be saying late payments are illegal. Late payments are not illegal. The fuck? Late payments are illegal. Collections are illegal. Credit sweeps. So late payments are illegal, but credit sweeps are legal. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. I still owe $12K on a car loan that was repo charged off. Term supposed to end in 2027 if I pay it off. Nothing, bro. It won't help you at all. It's going to still be on your report. It's going to be a paid, you know what I'm saying, paid account. And it's already going to be tagged repo. So we got to get the whole thing. We got to get the whole thing removed. He said this dude's still yapping. That's the thing about haters, bro. Trader J's, you should know by now. That's the thing about haters. You know what I'm saying? Haters take no accountability. You know what I'm saying? No accountability. They just want to yap. I'm telling the truth. Your truth, bro. So send the late payment discrepancies to the bureaus first or the creditors. Okay. So honestly, until you start doing goodwill adjustments, everything goes to the credit reporting agencies or to the bureaus. Okay. Everything goes there. All right. Once you start doing goodwill adjustments, those go directly to the creditor. Okay. Third letter is considered letter to cure, quit, correct. Then fourth is intent to sue. I mean, some people do it like that. So you can go investigation, reinvestigation, method of verification, and intent to sue. You can go that route. Some people go, some people go round 1. Soon they file that, they do a CFPB complaint. Like it's so many different ways to do. Some people, I've tried this a few times too. Some people just do they'll use Metro too for inquiries and personal info, which the few times we did do that just to try different shit out, it was pretty good actually. So yeah, man, you're gonna have to play around with it. Like it's this, like in like in 2019, late payments were not this difficult. Late payments were not this difficult to get removed. All right. Yeah. 2020, you were not getting, collection agencies weren't suing you like how they suing y'all now, right? Or how they suing consumers now. You know what I'm saying? So shit changes, bro. So you kind of got to roll with the times. You try some stuff out. If it stick, try it again, try it again. Okay, that works a little bit. Let's use that method for a while. Once that method stops, you should have some other ways that you always trying out some new shit. Okay. Always trying out some new stuff, right? So even if you got your main way that you're doing it, you always want to be trying out some stuff on the under. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hard on TikTok. Yeah, facts. I understand what you're saying, bro. So send the late payment discrepancies to the bureaus of the creditors first. I already answered that. Credit won't go up for paying it back, or at least nah. No, like your credit won't move. Actually, your credit might go up a couple of points, but it's the account, bro. It's the account. So like, unless you're able to, I haven't seen this in a while. I've seen it before, but it's super, 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 super rare. You negotiate somehow that they're going to remove the account after you pay it. Like original creditors don't do that. They don't do pay for deletes, but like if you can prove, there's cases where you go back over the contract, right? There was discrepancies in the contract. So like there's different ways you can do shit with original creditors, but most of the time, bro, that account's still gonna be on your report. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But if you paying it, it does lower your overall your overall DTI, yeah. And it's weird though, like some lenders, like it don't help your credit at all, but some lenders be like, oh, you settled this account, so at least they'll be like, all right, well, at least you tried to handle the account, right? It's weird. Like it's just, bro, it's just, yeah. It's like that's why there's not just one straight up answer, right? And people who say there is, they don't have their sample size is too small. All right, their sample size is too small. I'll be having people who got 10 clients trying to trying to tell us what the fuck we doing. It's like, bro, what? How you get a bankruptcy off? I never did that before. Then shut your ass up. Shut the fuck up. Hear that shit? Is it bad to have a paid charge off? A charge off in general is bad. You know what I'm saying? Charge off in general is bad. Cameron, should I try Goodwill first before sending discrepancies? Well, so, bro, Cameron, send me your report, bro. Shoot me a DM. Here. Look right here. Shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM. Let's see what we can do, bro. Let's see what we can do. I probably won't be tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow, but I'll do a quick little Loom video for you and just show you what you need to do, bro. Get you right. Get you right. All right, man, let's go. All right, y'all, what time is it? 5:21. I've been on for an hour and some change. All right, y'all, I'm out. Man. If y'all need anything else, shoot me a DM. You'll see one of my videos, man. Comment, repost, like, do all the stuff. If you want a free consultation, you want to get your credit fixed, just shoot me a DM or hit that link in the bio. If you want to learn how to fix your own credit, shoot me a DM me the word group, or hit the link in the bio. It says private group in there, only $17 a month. Teach you guys how to do this stuff yourself. And if you want to start your own credit repair company, all right, my first mentorship of the year is February 2nd. I'm doing 4 of them this year. All right. The first time I'm doing 4. I'm doing 4 of them this year. Okay. 1 each quarter. I'm doing 1 each quarter. And then I also got something for my people who already have a credit repair company. They just need, get their automations right, their SOPs right. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to sue. I'm gonna have something special for y'all too after this mentorship. All right. It's gonna be like a little mini mentorship or something. But yeah, man. If you get anything else, shoot me a DM. I'm here. You know where I'm at. How do you remove charge-offs? Get your report. We're going to find an inaccuracy on that account. Charge-offs have a lot of inaccuracies, bro. So, shit. If it says open, it should say closed. If it has a balance, it shouldn't have a balance. The payment history, the dates, the account number. There's something wrong with that account. We're going to find it, highlight it, and that's what we're going to use to dispute. Once we dispute, now it's all up, and now it's going to depend on how the credit reporting agencies respond. If they delete it, great. If they verify it, okay, we're going to ask them how they verified it. If they send a stall tactic, we send a different type of letter. We can do a reinvestigation, or we can send a different type of letter. But if they verify the account, we ask them how they verified it, right? If it's not deleted after that, and then we usually sue after that. Or you can do a CFPB complaint and then sue. Or you can, different routes, bro. Different routes. But it all leads to suing. Okay? All routes lead to suing their ass. Because you have to. All right? You have to. Okay? At this point, it's not even it's not even an if, right? At this point, you kind of have to, because you guys, they're just ignoring stuff. Like, they'll just ignore you. You send an investigation, they won't even do the investigation. It's like, bro, so like you have to be able to hold them accountable, you guys. That's what I'm saying. You can always sue if there's a violation. So like if you send a, investigation letter and they send a stall tactic, that's a violation, because I asked you to do an investigation. AKA reach out to Capital One, Citibank, whoever I was disputing, reach out to them to make sure this account, verify this account, investigate, do some fucking work, right? But they sent the stall tactic instead, some automated response. I didn't ask you for that. So that just proves to me you didn't talk to Capital One, right? You can put the cherry on top too. You can ask Capital One, hey, I sent a dispute. Did Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion reach out to y'all? No? Cool. We got that in writing. Now we on their ass. You can sue. It's all about violations, but you just have to, you just have to go about it the right way. That's all it is. You're not suing for nothing. You're not suing because you want to, right? You're not making shit up, okay? Credit sweeps, you're making stuff up. Credit sweeps, you're literally making things up. You're literally saying this account isn't mine when it's actually yours, all right? That's a form of insanity. That's not my account. You had it since 08. That's not my account. So you didn't use this card at Disneyland last year. That wasn't you? No, that was not me. Okay. All right, bet. Fucking scammer. That shit don't even make sense to me. All right. But all right, I'm out, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, bright and early. All right, bright and early, 10 a.m. All right, 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's 1 Eastern. 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 Eastern. All right. He said already? It's 5:30, bro. Come on, nephew. Come on, nephew. Let's go. All right, man. I'm out for real, though. I'm out for real, man. I got to go. Because I'll get the rambling again. All right, man. I'm out. If you need anything else, shoot me a DM. You see one of my videos. Repost, like, comment, do all this stuff. But yeah, everything else is in my link tree if y'all need me. All right, I'm out. Peace. King credit only, no cash, no debit. King